Yep, watch live now.
Okay, so we're going to be on a different...
That time.
It's going to work, but people are going to go to the wrong link. So, that's the problem. But if I shut down the old link, people should find this one. Anybody? It says 10 people are watching, so somebody should be here. Sorry, everyone, if you've been trying to get on and it's not been working. We've been having some really bad tech problems for the last 10 minutes. But I'm trying to get to it so I can see y'all's comments. Let me see. There we go. I see a bunch of highs. Okay, Nadine said she's going to go the other one and bring everyone over. So good. We should be good to go then. I'm on major delay on the phone version, though.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing, too.
Okay, there I'm seeing comments. Can you see the comments, Alexis, or not?
Yes.
Okay, good. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Let's do this in a little bit.
Gonna wait 5 minutes or so because we ended up being late and stuff just like didn't work. So, we'll get there.
This is the phone. This is the phone that does all the YouTubing. This unicorn right here.
How many viewers do we got? I think it says how many? 33. Good. Yes, Lisa.
Yes.
I don't know if you know we're both Ohioans, so yes.
Yes.
Go Ohio.
Says I'm echoing.
Oh no. I'm so scared this is going to go bad. Need to try to get the right thumbnail. It's bugging me. And the right title. It just says live stream. Okay.
Is the echo because the volume is up on your end, hearing me, and then filming? You know what I mean?
Oh. Let me see what we can do. Let me get back on Skype. Maybe if I hang up on the current Skype and dial you back, maybe that would bring it back up to speed. You think that might work? Let's just try that. I mean, it won't hurt. So let me hang up and I'll just dial it right back. Okay. Let's dial her back. This is a learning curve. I've never done a live stream like this before. Mute my speakers. Okay. But then I can't hear her if I mute my speaker. Wait, it says you may need to wear headphones. I'll get my headphones. That makes sense why it'd be echoing because my computer had it both. Gotcha. Okay. We all better now? Is there still an echo? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think so. I can't see you on the Skype call.
Oh, no. Oh, that's because I got to do this. All right. You should be able to now.
Yep. There you go.
All right. It looks like we're good now since everyone got in. Let me just update the thumbnail. And then we'll be good. And we'll just go ahead and get started. So, Alexis, if you want to go ahead and, maybe you said you wanted to give a rundown on, what your channel does and everything, go ahead and you can do that while I get this thumbnail updated.
Sure. So, I don't know if you guys subscribe to Financial Phoenix or not. That's our channel that I run with my husband, David. So, basically, we talk a lot about Dollar General couponing, CVS couponing, life hacks, different ways to be frugal, save money, and make money. We also talk about Amazon reselling and how to make a side hustle out of selling books on Amazon through Amazon FBA program. So that's kind of us in a nutshell. Is that good?
Very good. And you should all go subscribe to them if you haven't. They are such a good channel, and you see all these channels that don't really have original information, and they definitely are one of them, and they just put so much time into it. So go subscribe to them. Please do that. I'd really appreciate it. I'm sure they'd appreciate it as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So let me make sure I have a PowerPoint, but it's only 3 slides. I know last time that was a big issue. So let me see how this works, if I can get it to show up. Basically, it just has the outline of what we're talking about, so we can both stay on track. But I gotta make sure I figure out how to do it. So basically, if you don't know, tonight we are talking about glittering, misuse, and fraud, and there should be some dun 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 music behind it, because this is a really hot topic that is controversial, but is like really important. And I'm so sick of people going against it, and it's just something people don't want to talk about because it's going to make people mad, but it needs to be talked about. And I'm sure Alexis agrees that it needs to be talked about more. So Let me show you if I can get my stupid PowerPoint to work. It's not going to again, but that's okay. So I'm just going to read it off. So basically the first thing we're talking about is define glittering, misuse, and coupon fraud, and what's the difference. Alexis asked me to do it because she said she thinks I probably have a better definition, but I'll go ahead and turn the floor over to her after I get my opinion. So I think each of them all do relate to one another, but they do have a different meaning and therefore different levels of, being different levels of worse, whatever, like what makes them worse. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. So there's glittering, misuse, and fraud. So the easiest one I think to talk about first is misuse. So right here in the PNG, y'all probably can't see this very well. I have a $3 off at any 2 Head and Shoulders coupon. This says $3 off any 2 Head and Shoulders products, 10 ounce or larger, or royal oils. Let's say you walk into Walmart, you get the little trial size, you use your coupon. That's misuse because that's not the right product. Here's what glittering is. So there are people who know and go out and test what coupons will scan on what items. So like on Instagram, not that long ago, I saw people using $1 off of any 2 Dial foaming hand soap, which we know those are $1.84. They went and they used it on the dollar Dial and got it for 50 cents. And there's other ones people do. A very common one is those Oral-B Healthy Clean toothbrushes. People use the Oral-B coupon. That's for the more expensive ones. On the dollar ones, boom, they got free toothbrushes. But glittering doesn't have to just be on the product, the brand. Like, they will go as far out as the manufacturer. So, like, I've seen people use, like, a Aussie coupon. Or, no, better yet, they will go use a $3 off Poise coupon on a pack of Viva paper towels. Which we've never, obviously, seen a $3 Viva coupon before. But they take the Poise pads coupon, and because Kimberly-Clark makes Poise and Viva, they have tested that it'll scan, which is beyond me why on earth it would scan, but it does, and they get their Viva, and they get away with it. And that is glittering, is using the coupon on the wrong product. Misuse can also be using the coupon on the right product, but not in the intended purpose. So if you get real technical on these PNG coupons, it says limit of 2 identical coupons per household per day. This is where people are going to get mad at me. But if it says limit 2, that means limit 2. It's not just a suggestion. That's how I feel about it. I know that's controversial. We're not here to show hate to anyone tonight, but we're just giving our opinions based on what people have asked. And people have asked us about limits. So it's crazy, but that's definitely misuse. And I believe that those 2 things encompass together into fraud, but there are even more levels of couponing fraud, which could include fake coupons, counterfeits. There was a story on YouTube, and if I could pull it up, I actually would, and show it to you guys. Let me see if I can find it. There were these ladies in Arizona. It was on Crazy Coupon Lady. There were these ladies in Arizona who set up and made millions of dollars of fake coupons. They legit made millions. They had a little club where they sold them to people, and it got busted. Like, they got put in jail. They got thrown in jail for doing that, and it's crazy. I'm trying to see. I would show it to you guys. It's like a 2-minute video, and it was very interesting, just talking about these people who committed fraud and got thrown in jail. Like, they set up and made their own coupons. So while I'm trying to find that video, I don't know if Alexis, if you want to maybe like give your feedback, what you think about it, what I just said, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna be sober.
Go play, please.
And that was my gum. Now douse it.
Okay, go play, please.
Okay. I found the video, so I'm going to try to show it up real quick and see if I can make it work. I don't know if I can. I'd really, really like to, because it's a very informative video. But I don't know if I can make it work. I think I got it. So let me do that. Okay. Can y'all see a news? It's gonna block that, isn't it? Let me see. Can y'all see the screen right here with the video? Just like maybe say yes, no.
It's not showing
something
up.
covered. It's not showing up on your end. We'll just skip that because I don't. It was really interesting. But if you want to watch it on your own free time, this stupid editors just never work for me.
There it goes.
Is it working? Let me try to click. Let me try to watch it, and you guys can let me know what y'all see.
You provided your names, your addresses, your home addresses, possibly your personal financial information to an organized crime ring.
One of the largest coupon scams in the busted right here in the Valley. Thanks for choosing us tonight. I'm Katie Ramble.
And I'm Steve Irvin. Investigators say many of you bought millions of dollars worth of fake coupons online. ABC 15's Navita Fergani is live in Phoenix. And Navita, people who bought these may not even know they did anything wrong.
That's right, Steve. They had no clue they were doing anything wrong. And if they used these coupons, they could go to jail. Let me show you exactly what this site looks like. A lot of shoppers thought it was legit. They had plenty of offers from a lot of different companies, a lot of different products. But some of these offers were just too good to be true. It's a website made to think you're saving money. And for a small price, shoppers could buy manufactured coupons from SavvyShopperSite.com, but police say it was all a scam.
Has cost manufacturers, retailers, and consumers, particularly members of the eBay community, tens of millions of dollars.
Police tell us since 2007, Robin Ramirez and her team had fake coupons printed overseas. Customers could buy them from her online at half the cost. The money generated brought in more than $2 million this year alone. That's enough to pay for some of the high-dollar items taken by police during a search.
We seized about, I believe it was $240,000 worth of vehicles, 22 weapons. We just found a 40-foot speedboat.
Investigators found $25 million worth of coupons in boxes ready to be sent out to unsuspecting shoppers across the nation. While the corporation took huge hits from this scam, the shoppers are the real victims.
A lot of these folks are on a very limited budget, and they're just trying to get by, and they see a deal, and they're thinking, well, this is what they tell me. It looked too good to be true, but I thought I'd take a risk.
And it's a risk a lot of these shoppers are paying for. They lost millions or thousands of dollars. One way you can protect yourself is using common sense. These manufactured coupons are typically free, so don't pay for them. Don't purchase them from any website, because chances are these are fraudulent manufactured coupons. Another thing on the website that made it pretty obvious to investigators that this was a scam is that they would only take referrals, and they would also tell you to protect the information and only share it with people that you trust. So these are things found on other websites that are similar, and those are things you want to look out for before you make a purchase. Steve?
Yeah, if it sounds too good to be true, and you shouldn't ever pay for something you can get for free. Thanks so much.
Okay, so if I can figure out how to get us back to the right screen, we will talk about this. So, yeah, Alexis had to step away for a second. There she is. She's back. But, yeah, that happened. Like, seriously, who thinks up something like that? Who is that crazy they would sit and make up fake coupons? And who would pay for the coupons half of what they were worth? So, I don't know how anyone did that. But that is fraud right there. Fraud encompasses all that stuff. And as you can see, coupon fraud goes to literally, it can go as far as that. There was another one, and I'm not going to make you guys sit through the video, but you guys can look this up on your own leisure. In Ohio, believe it or not, these people photocopied a bunch of coupons, and they went over to a CVS, and or not CVS, it was Walmart. And they, like, got crazy overage on their photocopied coupons. They kept like photocopying over and over and over, and they finally got busted. And another one in Ohio, again, at a CVS. People bought fake coupons, went and used them, and the court like forced these people to pay back the money they used in coupons. So let's say they used $12,000 in coupons. They didn't have a choice. Like, they had to pay them back. So that was crazy. It was nuts. But yes, so that is what coupon fraud is. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's defining it. So we're going through a big list of questions. But buying insert coupons, if it's from an insert, it's pretty much not fake. So I think we would know. Printable ones, I never recommend buying from a clipping service. I don't know if anybody does, but I would urge you stop. I've made a purchase from clipping services 2 times, and to me, it's just not worth it. But I know some people don't have a choice. But I would never buy printables. Like, that's just crazy because you know they're photocopying. There's no way they have 100 different printers, and it's not possible. Okay, so we have a list of questions. We're gonna work through them. So if a store says it's okay to do this, which there are so many people on Instagram, especially. I saw one today, like, well, my store told me you can do this, but that doesn't mean it's okay. So, it's kind of comical sometimes. Some of the excuses people come up with, it's kind of comical. So, I'll just let Alexa start out. If a store tells you it's okay to use 70 Tide coupons, even though it says limit 1, is it okay? So, we'll let, no.
Where it's not going to be okay anywhere else, even if your store is cool with it.
It's crazy. Okay, can you guys hear now? What was up with that? Can you hear now? Say something again and see if they hear you.
Are you guys not hearing me?
Uh-oh. Can you hear her mic? Why can you still not hear? I don't understand.
I don't understand either. They were hearing me before, right?
Yeah. There we go. Okay. You know what? Maybe it was muted. Can you go ahead and say it again? Sorry.
Yeah. So, yes, it's never okay. It's never okay to do, bigger, more amounts of coupons when your store tells you, that it's okay. And doubly, it's not okay for these YouTubers and Instagrammers to be saying these are deals that you should go do in your store when it's clear that this deal is not going to work everywhere else. It makes it harder on other couponers who are trying to do it correctly. It produces harsher limits on the coupons. People stop getting certain coupons in their regions. it's never going to be okay.
Yeah. And I love what you said about how the YouTubers, because I mean, I'm not here to shame other YouTubers, but we can't copy. I don't want to share a deal with my people if you can't do it. What's our point of being on here to just get on and say, why would we share a deal if you couldn't do it? Like, what's the point? What's the point?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell somebody, go do this deal because my store manager says it's cool if I stack up 10 Tide coupons on top of each other, because most will not say that. No matter how many people tell you otherwise, most will not allow you to do that.
Exactly. It, to me, is some of it. I mean, there's a good amount of YouTubers who do follow the rules, but there are just some who don't care, and they'll just do whatever they want to do. And I understand if your store has a particular rule, but yeah, I don't think it's ever okay, even if the store says, do what you want, then at least don't share it on YouTube then. Like, seriously. But now, if it is on the coupon, this is something that I think a lot of people forget. We could come to Sunday, and these companies are not obligated to put coupons in our paper. Like, they don't have to do this. This is not something they have to do. This is really a privilege. I understand that we're giving them money by buying our products, but 99% of people would keep buying Tide anyways, or keep buying food anyways. And to me, I don't know. But it's just crazy. So this goes into our next topic. Is going against coupon limits considered misuse? And I know Amy said it a couple times. What about DG coupon policy allowing 5?
That's a good question.
What do you think about that, Alexis? Since if the store has a different role.
Well, I was going to ask you, like, do you follow the manufacturer's restrictions first and foremost before you follow the store's restrictions? Which one is more important?
That's because some coupons, not very many anymore, but some coupons don't have a limit on it. So in that case,
yeah,
you could use 5. In another case, I understand the stores do have their own rules. And the bottom line is, Dollar General isn't going to be able to tell if one person used 5 of the coupons or if 5 people used the coupons. Like, they're not ever going to know if one person did it or 5.
Right.
I personally think, though, it is etiquette and it is understanding that, it's a privilege, not a right. But like I said, we're not here to shame anybody who has a different view. We're just saying what we think and what we believe. And so, but the manufacturer puts it on there for a reason. I don't think they put it on there just as a suggestion. That's how I feel. It's put on there for a purpose. They wouldn't just put that if they didn't. They're wanting you to follow a rule for a reason. And I just think, personally, I have a basement full of products that got followed by the rules. So, I'm not gonna... I wonder if the policy is saying if they are. The manufacturer, Dollar General probably doesn't care if you use... Plain and simple. Dollar General, it depends on who you get. Some cashiers may be like, okay, this is awesome. We're going to send this in. We're going to get our money back. Whatever. But the manufacturer cares. So, if you want to follow the manufacturer, that's why we promote... go for the limits. And there are so many ways to do it. You can just go back another time. There are so many ways to follow the limits right. I understand it's a pain. Like last week at Rite Aid, I wanted to do that P&G deal, spend 40, get 20, but I could not sit there and make something come up unless I misuse the coupons. The Tide says limit 1. That's what I had to do. And I know, but...
The gray area there is between illegal and immoral. Like,
yes.
Are you going to get sent to coupon jail because you misuse Tide coupons and you use 4 in a transaction instead of 2? No, probably not. No one's probably going to come to your house and, take you away. But you have to ask your own conscience, like, do you feel good doing that, knowing that other people are limited to those restrictions, and follow them, and that you might be potentially hurting their ability to do this in the future if you by misusing it.
Like just what she said, this isn't gonna be one of those fraud. This isn't fraud by using 4 of them by any means, you're not going to get in trouble with anybody. You might get embarrassed when you get to the register and they tell you no. Because around Zanesville, where I'm at, most of these stores are not going to let you use more than what's on that limit. I don't know how it is where Alexis is at, but here they're not going to. Kroger, they're not going to do it. Most of the time they sit there and they read it to make sure you are following the rule on it. But if your store's cool with it and you feel okay to do it, then I guess, like Alexa said, you ask yourself, do you think it's okay? And that's what you do. I understand everyone has different ethics, different things inside. We don't think this is fraud and you're doing something horribly wrong, because when you look at all the things these people are doing, that's nothing hardly. But yeah, but that's where we stand. So I'm glad we agree on that.
Yes.
So next question, where do glitches fall? Does it depend on the type of glitch, order of transaction glitch versus coupons working for wrong items? Do you want to go ahead and do that one first?
Yeah, so we were talking about earlier the difference between some of the glitches that we've seen happen in the past. So we were talking about that. There was one, I think it was a couple months ago, that where you buy like 2 soft soap body washes and 3 Colgate and then 2 hand soaps, and you do it in a specific order, and then your total works out to like 33 cents with your coupons and stuff. And it is due to a technical glitch with their system, and but you're not following guidelines that are on the coupon. So is that wrong? Is that are you doing something really wrong there when you're not doing anything that was stated that you shouldn't do, but you're going into the store knowing that you're going to try and make this deal happen for less money than you're supposed to. So that was kind of my my questioning there.
It's a gray area, because what the store does necessarily isn't your fault. I mean, you are not the one in control. You are not handing over the coupons. Let's say you threw that soft soap or whatever up on the belt just by random in that order and you paid less. That isn't necessarily your fault. However, I don't do glitches because, again, it kind of comes where what you feel in your ethics. That there was a glitch last Christmas that Dollar General had a thing. If you bought an Olive Garden gift card, you got 10% off, $100 gift card or something. I don't know why, but it was taking $75 off, and people were walking in there getting them for $25 a piece. My own self, I could not go in there and do that. People were getting hundreds of gift cards. They were lucky enough to get like $3,000 worth of Olive Garden for like $100. While that is so good, like I love Olive Garden, like woo, I love it, I could not do that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it either. And that's what we were talking about with the difference between glitches. Like if you put things on the conveyor and they, cash them out in a certain order and you take advantage of that, making your order a little cheaper, is that any better or worse than going in expecting to pay $25 for a $100 gift card? Is that... I think I probably couldn't do the Olive Garden one. I did do the soft soap one, so that's me admitting it. You heard it here first. I have done a glitch deal. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think there's a gray area there, like you said, and I think I don't know. David brought up a really good point about this, which was if you're not doing anything that it's not stated anywhere that you're not supposed to do, and this is the part that I thought was interesting, and you're not putting the store employee that's helping you in an uncomfortable position or making them feel weird about what you're doing, then you're probably okay. Now, the store employee that was helping me for the soft soap deal didn't really have, like any knowledge that there was going to be a glitch or anything that happened. I wasn't physically handing over coupons and saying, could you try scanning, all 10 of these Tide coupons, instead of doing the 2 like I'm supposed to. So I wasn't putting someone who's helping me and works for the store in a position that they shouldn't have to be in.
Yeah, and Gina actually just brought up a really good point. I think it's all about the intent. It depends on your intentions and what you're going in there for. If you've followed me for a long time, you have seen on this channel sometimes the Kroger digital coupon in the verbiage says it's for blah, blah, blah. But if you scroll down where it says qualifying items, it will show you everything that digital works on. And sometimes it works on different products. And I've done that because but it says it there. And that's kind of like how Alexis said about the whole soft soap thing. Like, it worked, and it wasn't like said not to do it. So, but like you've seen it a couple weeks ago, Family Dollar had Crest, $2, and there was a $2 smart coupon, and it said on certain ones. And there's a little button that says click to or check to see if product qualifies. I scanned it on the $2 one, and it says it qualifies. So that's kind of a gray area. Do you go on the words of that digital, or? But I definitely don't do that for paper coupons, because clearly the paper coupons, you go off the words. Digitals, that could be wrong. You all might think, oh my gosh, how could Nick do that? And there's been times I felt guilty about it. Some of these digital coupons, so is that considered a glitch? Maybe, because it's not technically saying in the words that it's for that, but I don't know. But it kind of, like Gina said, on the intent. What's your intent? I think a $2 tube of toothpaste versus a $100 Olive Garden card, that's where it kind of gets different. So, yeah, but I don't know. Whatever you guys think, feel free to let it know in the comments what you think, maybe about the digital coupon thing or whatever. Okay, so where are we at? This is a great one. And we kind of touched on this at the beginning. Is it okay for YouTubers to tell others to do deals they may not be able to do themselves? And I think you know our opinions, but let's just go ahead and reiterate it. Yeah.
I mean, again, we're not here to talk bad about other YouTubers. We don't try to name drop anybody or, make people like turn away from channels. But if you're telling people to do deals that they probably most likely can't replicate, you're doing something wrong. And I'm sorry if that's an unpopular opinion, but I'm not ever going to get on my channel and tell people that they should do something that I'm not sure is going to work, or I'm not at least likely sure is going to work for them, because it's not fair. It's not what we're here to do. We're here to educate and to help, and that's the opposite of that. So if people are saying, putting a caveat with it, like, yeah, this might work, this worked in my store, it might work in yours too, and people are saying, just be aware also you could lose your money, I guess I wouldn't do it, but that's just me.
Hold on, I'm typing something that I'll give my... Okay, so to kind of just piggyback off that, sorry, my Mac is like messing up and typing really weird. But anyways, yeah, that personally on my channel, if I say something wrong, remember the Downy like 3 weeks ago? I came back and I oh my gosh, you're the one who said hi to me today. Oh, I wondered what your name was. I almost asked you and I forgot. Well, thank you for coming on here and letting me know. Sorry, I was just answering the comment, but yeah, I want to right my wrong. So when I did that Downy 3 weeks ago, said to use this coupon, and it wasn't the right thing, which was not an intentional mistake. I just didn't research it enough. I got on here and told you guys, do not do that deal. Some of these YouTubers, and we're not hating on them, but it's the truth. Some of them will tell you to do things that are not right. They will say to go and get your manager to do this, or contact a company to do this, and it's not right. Some of you know what I'm talking about, but we're not going to say names. But yeah, some of you know what I'm talking about. But like, you can't do that. So, yeah.
And unfortunately, it's up to you to be aware, to be, I guess, careful when you're watching people about who you're watching and whose deals you're following and that sort of thing. Because nobody's going to out and out say, I perform coupon fraud. I misuse coupons all the time. No one's going to put that label or sticker on their account or their channel. So it's kind of up to you to make sure that, just paying attention and making sure that you know what you're doing, because we can't call these people out. These people are doing this, so don't go into the store thinking that these deals are going to work.
Yes, I always tell people, even myself, and I'm sure Alexis would say the same thing, fact check us. Double check our work. We're human. We spent 3 hours coming up with scenarios. We might have messed something up. Double check and make sure we're legit. Someone came on and told me about the Downy. I would have never known, to be honest. I would have never known.
I think the of a good YouTuber or a good coupon educator is that if you tell us, that you checked our work and you found a mistake, we want to know.
Yes.
We're not going to turn you away and say, well, this is what I put up on my channel. To like fact check somebody, make sure that the deals that you're doing are correct and appropriate and are the way that they're supposed to be. And, if you let somebody know and they don't accept that, then that's probably not somebody that you want to be giving your time to.
And sadly, some YouTubers will get very mad if you correct them on something. I don't know why, but some of them will get mad because some people have decided in their heart it is all right to misuse coupons. Some of them have decided it's okay, like who cares? They're going to do what they want to do. But yeah, like Alexis said, you need to just be done with them. Like, be done with those people. I guarantee in this big name of YouTube, you can find somebody else. I got into an issue another time with another YouTuber who was doing Kroger. Last mega event, that Colgate toothpaste was $1.99. We had a 4 off 2 coupon for very specific types. And I politely said to them, because one of my subscribers messaged me and was like, oh my gosh, this person's telling everyone to go use this Colgate coupon. I went to her. It was like, hey, you got the wrong toothpaste. I get it's confusing. And she came on her next video and was like, someone told me it's wrong, but no, it's not. I've done it 1,000,000 times. I promise you it'll work. But that doesn't, just because it scans doesn't mean it's right. And that plays along with glittering. Just because your coupon scans doesn't mean that it's legit. There are errors. There are things that go wrong in coupons. And there's a bunch of times the coupons are for the right thing, but they don't scan. So just because it works doesn't mean it's right. You have to go off of the words. If I can get the coupons in the picture, you have to go off the words on these coupons, not just the picture.
Question for you. I'm going to interject one here while you're talking about this. How do you feel about trial and travel sizes if the coupon does not say excludes trial and travel size, or if the product doesn't say that it's a travel size product even though it's smaller?
Okay. If the coupon doesn't have any size restriction like written on it, I do say go for it. However, if the product doesn't exactly say trial travel, but the coupon says that, let's say it's in the trial section, probably don't use it on that because like the little Dove body wash we've been getting free with Shopkick, I don't think that coupon says on there that I don't think the product says it's trial size. I just think it's a smaller size. But we obviously know just by common sense, don't use it on that small size. So, yeah.
Right now.
So, next question. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for stopping in. Still people coming in. So, if you've just come in, we're talking tonight about coupon glittering, misuse, and fraud. And once we get done with this, we're going to open the floor probably till 9:30 or so just to your own questions. For whatever you want to talk about. So, can you go to jail for fraud? Which I think based on the video I showed y'all, it's possible. Now, if you're an innocent bystander just buying coupons or whatever, I don't know if you'd go to jail, but in the case of those people at the CVS, they did go to have to pay it back. So they used like $12,000 in misused coupons. They had to pay it back to CVS. So, yeah.
But I mean, that's brings up a good point though too. Like maybe it's really, really unlikely that anyone's ever going to say, you're going to have to go to jail for this because you've done it so much and so often, and you were so brazen about it online that we know you've been misusing coupons. Maybe that's really unlikely to ever happen. But do you want to chance it? Do you want to chance going to jail and not being around your family and your kids to save money on tithes? Like, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Yes. And Gina actually just brought up a really good point. She said, I've been messing up my CRTs for a month. I finally noticed the fine print that says no trial or travel. Really amazing point there, because I don't believe that you did fraud because you didn't know. That's not your fault that you didn't see that on the coupon. You didn't seek out to misuse a CRT. So I do not believe that's fraud. Fraud, I believe, has to be intentional for it to really be fraud. Now, the moment you realize you're doing something wrong and you keep doing it, that is when it turns into something wrong. However, if you're doing it on accident, and I don't know what Alexis thinks, you can give your opinion, but I think that at that point it's not wrong if you don't realize it.
No, I mean, if it's not intentional, like you were saying, there's got to be some intent behind it. Like when I went in and did that soft soap deal, I wasn't breaking a written down rule, but I did, walking into the store, intend to get the items for a lot less than I was supposed to be paying for them, even with the coupons. So, it just comes down to intent. If you don't know, once you know, then you're responsible for,
Yes.
whatever happens. Yeah.
Absolutely, mistakes. Reading in the comments, mistakes do definitely happen. And it's not always on purpose. It just happens. Couponing is such a, when it goes right, it's perfect. But there are times just things go wrong and it's out of your control. You might hand in a coupon for the wrong thing, which I have done. I'm human. I've handed in a coupon for the wrong thing and got away with it. But it all moved on. And you're not probably going to get a store employee fired for using a $1 off 2 coupon for, one time I went to Kroger and there was some Ronzoni pasta 2 for $1. I had a $1 off 2 coupon for the healthy harvest kind. Well, I picked up the very veggie kind. I thought it was on any Ronzoni, but it wasn't. That was my error. But the girl is still there like 4 years later at Kroger. No one got fired over a $1 off coupon. It is when things start to get wrong. I just saw a really good comment from Alicia. Do you think on TLC, did you see,
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the show, Alexis, but they definitely committed fraud on that show.
You think so?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I can't say for sure. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I know one that the show created some really bad misconceptions for what's possible with couponing and what couponing is going to be like if you try it. Horrible misconceptions. I would have to say that I think probably there was fraud. I feel weird that TLC would air something where people are just intentionally committing fraud on TV. I think that's kind of strange, but I don't see any other way that would have happened. I know that the restrictions were a lot less tight back when it first started airing, but even still.
I just watched the show. I got a confession. I just watched it on Saturday. While I was cutting coupons, ironically. But, yeah. I watched it, the All-Stars finale. I don't know if any of you saw All-Stars, which was a competition, kind of like our Olympics, but it was much more escalated, where they had to get the highest retail products for the lowest price. And so I found it humorous, because the store caught one lady's mistake. She had ordered like 300 sponges, the single sponges, and the coupon said on any Scotch-Brite kit. Well, a single sponge is not a kit. It's a sponge. The store got it, didn't let her do it. Another guy named Chris, which I'm calling you out, Chris. I doubt you're watching, but I don't care. I'm calling you out. He was like bragging like how he was so special and he was a missionary and always was about doing good for others. This store in Las Vegas, he used 200 Tide coupons to get a free bottle of Tide. But this coupon was only valid for an appliance store in Chicago, where if you bought a washer and dryer, you got a free Tide. That's not valid in Las Vegas. It was valid at that appliance store. But he did it. He got these coupons from somewhere. It shows him on the store, calling up like, hey, bro, I need some coupons because I'm going to lose. This guy overnighted him some coupons, and he used them. That's not the only thing he did. There was other people on that show, and it just was disappointing. That show was a lie. The beginning, I do not believe was a lie. I think the beginning had good intent, but it turned into something crazy. And I believe that messed up couponing so much. I really do believe it. And so we got another really great point from mtrav20. They said the Tofafi coupon says limit 1 coupon per customer, or Tofafe, I don't know how you say that. I was told this didn't say per day or household was okay to use for. A lot of people don't realize the limit 1 coupon per purchase and the limit whatever light coupons. Limit 1 coupon per purchase just means 1 coupon per item purchase. It doesn't mean you can just use one in your transaction and you're done. I've got that from cashiers, but that's not true. It means you can only use 1 coupon per item you're purchasing. Look on this Head & Shoulders again. It says limit 1 coupon per purchase, limit 2 light coupons. Okay, so you can only use 1 coupon for the 2 Head & Shoulders, but you can use 2 total if you're buying 4 bottles. So that's what that means. Some people from the show got in trouble. I would really love to know who. I would love to know if people got in trouble. That'd be awesome because a lot of them deserve that.
I think that per purchase and per transaction difference is something that screws up a lot of newbie couponers, because I struggled for a while with that sort of thing. And I know that most of the cashiers that I have ever had an issue with this don't understand the difference in language.
Yes. We have got a lot of various comments flowing through. So we're going to stray from our list just for a little bit and read what some people have said, because there's a lot of really good commentary coming through. So this, for example, more than one store digital account per store, is that fraud? I don't think it's fraud as long as the accounts have legit ownership. I have 4 Kroger accounts, but they're not mine. My grandma has one, my great uncle has one, my cousin has one, and I have one. So, and I'm allowed to use them because I give them product. I don't think that's wrong. I don't know what Alexis would think about that.
I would agree with that. I've seen couponers who do there's a service that you can pay for to get fake numbers to sign up for more accounts.
That's crazy.
I would not do that. That's weird to me. And honestly, is it necessary? Do you need that? That just seems extreme. I don't have time for all that. I have my account, I have David's account. If I really wanted to get 4 accounts, I could set up my parents', but I don't have the energy. So
yeah. Okay. Do you think that sometimes Dollar General uses a glitch for promotional reasons?
I wanted to know what you thought about that too.
I don't think they did the Olive Garden thing on purpose. I really don't. I just think Dollar General's computers are so stupid that that's why it does it. But I don't know. Alexis is more Dollar General hip. What do you think on that one?
I think, the penny shopping is definitely 100% a marketing scheme. They have admitted that openly. So that for sure is, as far as everything else goes, unless I knew for sure that it was, I probably, would not partake, just because you don't know. I think it's possible, knowing that, how smart Dollar General is with their penny shopping as a glitch. I think it's definitely possible that they, find some ways out there to promote some other ones to get you in the store. So I don't think that's outside the realm of possibility at all. But without knowing, I probably wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. My mother gave me a box of coupons that's older than me, no expiration. That would be epic. I would love that. Okay, Lisa said most stores state 1 account per store. Can you maybe clarify what stores? Because I know Family Dollar said 4, 2 per household, but my phone lets me have 4. Kroger, I don't think has a limit posted anywhere. Maybe some stores do. I'm not sure which ones. If you want to clarify, you can. If the coupon says 2 per day and your store allows 5, how do you feel? We kind of talked about that. It's basically it's kind of a personal, ethical thing. We, of course, are going to encourage you to follow the manufacturer's limit, but I know it's your choice, I suppose. But I don't agree with that really about more than one account. If the store doesn't have a limit posted about the accounts, I don't particularly think there's anything wrong with that, but I don't know. All right, so we're caught up with questions. So how does it affect other couponers? And I think we've talked about that some, but we haven't really got it narrowed down. So Alexis can go ahead and say what she thinks, how this affects other couponers when people misuse.
Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit, but there are certain regions of the country, certain regions of certain states individually too, that don't get coupon inserts, some specific ones and some at all, because of coupon fraud and misuse that has happened. I know that people who have been doing this for a while, and Nick, you can probably speak more to this, limits on coupons from the manufacturers continue to get harsher and harsher. I'm sure originally you could use 4 coupons in a transaction, then maybe 3. Now it's down to 2, in some cases just 1. So I don't know. You're just hurting yourself. The more you misuse, the tighter the restrictions are going to be. Now, maybe you don't care because maybe you're never going to follow the restrictions, but I think eventually that comes back to bite you somewhere karmically. I think that hurts other people who are trying to do it right. And I don't know. I don't feel good about doing that.
Yes. And yes, exactly. I can personally echo your statement there because unless I go and buy the Columbus Dispatch for $5, I will not get the P&G in my paper. And I don't understand why, but we do not get it. It shows up in the mailbox on Tuesday, but we get one copy unless we have others around us to give us copies. And it's really annoying because I don't get why some people still get it and some don't. But I believe it's due to people selling it. In particular, would be my guess. People are going around selling these inserts and they don't want them to be sold. But I don't know. It's really hurt. It's really hurt. And absolutely, Simply Me, yes. It will totally be, it'll load in a couple hours. Yeah. I don't know. We don't get the L'Oreal, Garnier, or Thermacare either, so I'm not really sure what that's all about. But yeah, we don't get those either. We haven't got those for a long time. It's unfortunate because when I first started this, we got all that stuff, and now I have to depend on printables, and it's just frustrating. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you survive, Gina, because we still at least get the Retail Me Not, but it doesn't have much in it anymore. I mean, that could be, Amy, but I do think when people misuse them, it does hurt other people. But I don't know. I think it has to do with selling more than anything. And yes, Pamela just did make a good point. I do so appreciate everybody. Like Gina, it's amazing that a channel as big as hers is here watching me on a Monday night. I just think that's amazing. So thank you so much. It's so appreciated. It really is. And I know Michelle was here. I don't know if she's still here, but I'm so appreciative. So, last thing, and then we'll answer all your questions. When you misuse, is that fair to the employees? So you can answer that one.
Is it fair to the employees? Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. This was a really good point that David brought up. And yeah, David, my husband, by the way, I don't know if you guys know. But yeah, we were talking about this before the live and just about we talk a lot about what couponing misuse does to other couponers and does to us, but we don't really think about how it affects the store employees. And I feel like with couponing a lot and transactions not going right, there can definitely be created an us versus them mentality where, you know, we're kind of like enemies with the store. We're trying to get the lowest total and they're trying to get the highest total, and we're always working against each other. And that is real. That happens in a lot of cases, but I don't ever want to be in the position where I'm putting a store employee in the position of doing something they don't want to do, or that's really uncomfortable for them. Like that they might be afraid that they could lose their job, or be afraid that they're going to upset me, or be afraid that, their manager is going to talk to them about, I don't want to ask them to do more than I know that they're supposed to do. Now, I will stand in the line. We talked about this with the couponing etiquette video. I will take my time in the line and get every ounce of savings that I'm supposed to get, but I will not ask more of the store employees than they're supposed to do. That's not fair of me, and it's not right.
Exactly. I agree with you 100% on that. Yeah, the P&G thing is crazy. It really is. At least in this area, I don't know. It's crazy that they just took it out. I went to get it one day, and it was gone. And I was like, what on earth? It was gone. So it was crazy. But I agree with Alexis 100%. It isn't fair. Yeah, Amy, but I think some people sell them more than others. I don't know if that's the 100% the reason, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want anyone getting upset. I've seen a couple comments from different people seeming kind of angry. Don't be angry with us. We're just giving our opinions. You're allowed to have your own. So we're all here to be nice to each other. This is not an angry place. We're not angry at you if you do anything wrong.
And we can't stop you. If you want to misuse coupons, have a good time. I won't support it, but, we can't stop you.
And on the little things like going against the limits or whatever, you do your own soul searching and see what you want to do. We believe that the manufacturer puts it up for a reason, but if you don't think that, do what you want. And there's no hate. Feel free to keep watching our videos, and please do. We don't want you to leave over something so stupid. It's really not... It's not worth it. So, yeah. But no one's trying to get anyone upset. It's just it seemed like a few people, not everyone, but a few people seem kind of mad at us. That's okay. So now we're just going to kind of make this free chat. If you want to keep talking about glittering, we're here for this. I don't know what time Alexis needs to head off. I can stay on until 9:30 or so and just hear what you guys have to say. And if I would ask, if you are trying to ask each of us a question, please address it like this. So I'm going to type it in the chat. So if you're wanting to ask Alexis a question, please do it like this. I'm going to type it in here. Okay, like that, if it's sent. And if you're trying to ask me, do it like that. Oh my gosh, it's scrolling to the way top of the list. Okay, so, no, I'm not saying you're angry. No. No one's really angry. I just feel like, I think some people think we might be attacking them, and we're not.
Mm-mm.
If you have a different belief, that's totally fine. So if you
deal, glitch deal, and that's within my gray area that I feel is this big, and I know where the boundaries are, and I felt comfortable doing it. So, and I honestly might do it again, but that's within my own field of gray area. You have yours, and it might be bigger or smaller, but
And I do agree. Apparently, Gina said, there's a lot of comments coming. Yes, Gina said the stores need to do a training on couponing for the employees. And that would literally fix so much of this. Like, it really would.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My channel is Financial Phoenix. I don't. Did you put a link in the description?
I did not, but let me go ahead and grab your link. And
okay. That's okay.
I'll paste it in the comments.
Okay.
I feel bad. Somebody asked me, and I just put the link in the comments or whatever, the live chat. If you are not subscribed to Alexis, I would really, really ask you guys to do it, because you're not going to regret it. You're really not. She is almost up to 1,000. It looks like you're up to 897. And I just remember a couple months ago it was 200. So they're going places. Their channel really is going places. So
get me to 900 tonight. That would be awesome. Thank you.
We can get you to 900 in the next 5 minutes. 3 of you need to go sub for her.
Somebody said they were craving mac and cheese now. I think because they see my big mac and cheese there.
Yeah, but it's awesome. So go get her there. Like, you can do it, and you're not going to regret it. They post such great content, and it's not just couponing. It's more. They do couponing, but they also do money saving. Just lots of great stuff. So it's really good. I'll thank you so much. I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Okay. Somebody asked a while ago. I forgot to answer. Why did Kroger stop doubling? Giant Eagle still does. I don't know, Alexis, if you have Giant Eagle where you are. We don't have it here. There is one in Newark. Okay, here's my thoughts about doubles. Doubling was nice, but I really feel like Kroger does better sales now, personally, since they quit doubling. Kroger did not used to be that cheap. They did not used to be as cheap. I know you could get things like pasta and more stuff like that for free, but I just feel like Kroger is better now. I've looked at Giant Eagle because I'm in Newark a lot. And it just isn't worth it to me. It really isn't worth it. They are so expensive. It just isn't worth it. So, yeah. I don't know if anyone doubles where you're at, Alexis, or not, but it's not really.
And not that I know of. Do you have Baker's IGA? There might be a Baker's. I don't know if Baker's doubles.
I think they used to. I don't have one, but I know they had one in Coshocton, I think.
I don't shop there very often, but yeah, we're pretty far out in rural country area, so we have $4 Generals, one Walmart, one Kroger, a CVS, and that's it. So,
but yeah, doubling it was nice, but I only had it for a couple months, and I feel like now with so many limits on the coupons, it wouldn't even help that much anymore. You used to be able to go into Kroger and get like Angel Soft for 10 cents because of doubles, and you could get the $1 pack, but now that wouldn't be possible. All right. I love Ohio Valley Couponer because Kroger's one of my favorite stores. I want to ask all of you to pray because today we lost. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Pamela. I'll be keeping y'all in my thoughts and prayers. You lost one of your favorite cashiers. That is so sad. I'm really sorry to hear that. I'll be keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. That's so sad. There's always such great cashiers, And then it's sad to lose them either if they quit or leave. I know one cashier when I used to do CVS, she was like the nicest cashier, and they just one day walked in and fired her. And I'll never get why. I don't know if she did something, but that just happened one day. And yeah, it was really unfortunate. Okay, I worked at Rural King, and they never said anything about coupons. I didn't even know they took coupons at Rural King.
They take coupons at Rural King?
I didn't know that.
Rural King.
We have one too. Yeah, I don't have Harris Teeter. I'm so jealous of you all that have it. It's such a good store. Did you see someone said they binge watched your videos 2 times? That's awesome.
I saw a question about the Dave Ramsey financial plan. We do follow it a little bit. We're still at the point where we're trying to build back up from where David lost his job. So we're not following it strictly. We're mostly trying to stay afloat at this point, but I know that there is somebody in our couponing group. Doesn't Saving in SoCal does the Dave Ramsey plan, does she not?
Yeah, I was thinking her all along. I thought they got you guys confused because she does Dave Ramsey and that whole thing. Belle Barton on YouTube, so yes, you can go check that out. Yeah. Okay, this is a question to both of us. Do you feel that you keep learning about couponing that makes... Do you feel that you keep learning about couponing that makes and keeps you doing better on future transactions? In my own case, I feel like we're always learning new things. I've been doing this for 5 years, so I, for the most part, know what's going on, but I always have to readjust to the new limits or whatever. But, yeah, so I don't know what, Alexis, you're more of a newbie, so maybe you would have a better answer.
Yeah, I think the more I do it, the more I mess up, and the more content I watch of other people's, the better I tend to get. When I first started out, I wasn't sure that I wanted to keep doing it because my first several transactions, like I planned to spend very little out of pocket, and I still got pretty decent deals, but I spent a lot more than I intended to, and I just wasn't sure I wanted to do it after that because it seemed really difficult. I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to be good at this. These people must be like wizards because I just don't know how this is supposed to happen. But the more I kept at it, the more I messed up and followed my receipts to see where I messed up and did the math every single time. Because, I mean, it's all about learning from your mistakes. So the more I practiced and messed up and... Yes. And follow, where I messed up to figure that out, the better I got.
Definitely. When I first started, I had that happen too. And I just want to say, I don't know if Gina's still on. She said she had to go. But thank you so much for watching. And she asked if this is going to be weekly. I try to do these bi-weekly. This went really well tonight. So hopefully we can get Alexis back on here before my free trial ends for this little live streaming thing. Hopefully we can do one more of these. Maybe if she's available in the next 2 weeks. We can do another one. This has been really awesome. And it worked better than my stupid usual editor. I'm going to have to maybe see if I can invest in this. And we've got like record views. There's 60 people watching an hour in, which is incredible. This isn't for a specific one of you, but what do you think if at Dollar Tree they have a 3.7 ounce bonus size toothpaste and you're able to get it with a $1 off coupon? I would say as long as it meets the sizes, you're fine. But that's my
I've seen a lot of YouTubers doing bless your heart about shopping at Dollar Tree because it is scary to me. Every time I go to Dollar Tree, I think, you know what? It can't be that difficult. I'm going to do a video and show people how to coupon at Dollar Tree, and it never works. All my coupons beep, and I'm just, I can't do it. But if you can do it, go for it.
For me, it's not worth it because I've literally had someone be like, "You're going to make me lose my job because I'm using a coupon." It's just like it's not worth it to me. But some people can do it, and they do so good at it. So awesome.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on clearance sales? I usually end up spending too much on things I don't need. I think Alexis is perfect with this because she's a Dollar General expert, so she would know all about clearance.
There is actually a 50% off clearance sale happening this coming weekend, Friday through Sunday, the 11th through the 13th, and we're actually going to talk about it on our channel this week. So clearance sales, I think you have to be careful. I saw somebody post something recently on YouTube, or maybe it was Instagram, that I thought was really powerful, which was, the best savings is the dollar that you don't spend. So, yeah, I just think that, you've got to be careful. You've got to know what type of things that you will use. You've got to know what type of things that you can stock up on as well. You know what your stock is like or how often you use certain items. So I don't know, go through the clearance aisle and just take a look. I'm going to be going in store tomorrow and taking some pictures of some stuff that's in the Dollar General clearance aisle and just seeing what we can get an extra 50% off of and matching that up with coupons. I mean, if you can get it for free and you think you might use it for something, go for it. If you can get it for really, really cheap and it's something that you could gift to somebody, or that's one thing that I keep in mind too, because I end up getting stuff for cheap that I don't really need per se, but if it saves me the cost of buying somebody a Christmas gift, if I can add it to a nice basket or a nice stocking for somebody, then it's a big savings for me. So I guess it just depends on how you look at it. I don't know if that's helpful. I'm going to keep trying to see the comments here. I don't know. A lot of money on clearance. Hi.
Oh my gosh, I tripped over the lamp and it started looking like it was going, I kept going in and out, in and out. I thought I was losing power for a second. All right.
Yeah, definitely donate what you can't use. Again, it just depends on what you think you can use, what you need your, stocked up on, and can you use this in a way that maybe it's not intended. Maybe you don't need that 30,000th tube of free toothpaste, but can you put it in a gift bag to somebody that, like a coworker or something, so that now you don't have to buy them a Christmas gift for that passing party that would have cost you $10. Yes. So, then there's some savings for you there. So
absolutely. Do you know where are we at in the comments? Who are we up to? Like, what comment did we last answer?
I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
I'm trying to put them on my phone, but they're scrolling.
Did you answer Lisa's comment about the 1 coupon per transaction thing?
No.
We'll just answer that one. Okay, so what's a legitimate reason a coupon states use 1 coupon per transaction? I've heard this for a year. Can't find an answer. Okay, I think that's, again, I like those stupid Johnson & Johnson coupons are so weird. It says limit 1 coupon per transaction, limit 4 coupons, limit 1 coupon per customer, limit 4 coupons per transaction. I kind of think that just means 1 per purchase, just with a different label, but that's my own personal thing, so that's my advice. I think it just means 1 coupon per purchase, but whatever. The spend 20, get 5 at Kroger's hard. It kind of was hard. Did you see this one? If you were stuck on a desert island and you can only take 1 store with you, what store would you take? As much as I love Kroger, I'd have to say Walmart. Because Walmart's not just a couponing store. They have everything. I don't know how I'd live without Walmart. So I think I'd have to pick Walmart.
I guess I think that depends on what I would need. If I could only pick 1 store, I know I'm kind of loyal to Dollar General, but I'm gonna say CVS. I love CVS. I get more free things at CVS than I do at Dollar General. I tend to do my couponing deals at Dollar General and post those on YouTube because those are the ones that are more easy to replicate. CRTs vary from person to person what you get in your account, and that's harder to tell people what to do because they may not have the same coupons that you do. So I tend to film DG, but I really like CVS.
Okay. Amy Stott said, do you all have a 2 off 10 for Dollar General? I haven't checked Dollar General for quite some time, but Lexus probably would know what she has.
I just looked today. I did not see one. I'll check right now.
I'll try to check mine if I can remember my login.
Have one, because that would be awesome. I'm looking at my digital account right now.
You hit the mother load on Penny Basta for Christmas. I love getting Christmas on early. That's what I do all year long. I get deals on stuff. That's such a good tip. Getting when it's cheapest on clearances and absolutely.
Yes.
I love clearance. I'm probably 50-60% done with Christmas.
Really? Already?
Yeah, I started shopping December 26th of 2018. Seriously. When all that stuff hit half off.
That's crazy.
I love it. I still have something to do,
I don't
but
have a 2 off of 10 for this week.
I can't even get it to let me in their stupid website. I have the worst. It constantly logs me out. I don't know why.
Although I feel like David and I always have opposite coupons, so if I log into his account, he's probably got it, but I don't for some reason.
I understand that. Yeah, exactly. My Own Identity said that she isn't big on clearance shopping either. You feel like you get better deals on household and personal care just with couponing. And you have to have that kind of like, I don't know, like a sense of what is a good clearance and what isn't. Because there are times when stuff's just not good. Like, it's not. And don't matter what coupon you threw it in, it's just not good. So
Clearance sales, I think, are how you get those extra little items that you never get a coupon for. Like I unless you're getting something for free or really stupidly cheap during a clearance sale, I wouldn't use it to buy like regular household stuff. I would use it to buy, like, oh, you need mugs, you need pillows, you need blankets. I like things that you don't coupon for. That's a good time to get those things.
yes, for sure. For sure. Okay. My family's getting last year's clearance. That is hilarious. But a lot of my family really is getting last year's stuff that was on 50, 75% off. Because they're never going to know what you paid. And the product's still just as good. It doesn't matter what you paid for it.
Oh, I will give family members used products. We're resellers, so we come across a lot of used books and a lot of, things that are out of the package or whatever. Nobody said that that's part of our channel. Nobody said that couponing and saving money has to be comfortable or a very comfortable process. So yeah, nobody said that things have to be new when you gift them to somebody. Something that's loved is still a good gift. But
yes, for sure. Okay. Do you have a desired day and time you love to shop? I know personally, I'm not too. It kind of just as well, however it works that day. There are some times that night couponing works best for me. There are some times that day couponing. There are times that I go after school in the morning to go couponing in between classes or something, or like right after school at 11 o'clock. I know someone I've ran into someone at CVS once. I was running in after school. I gotta just do it when I work it in my life. That's kind of how it is for me. Ideally, I usually go around 2 o'clock, but yeah, I will pretty much go. My typical couponing days are Tuesday, Thursday, but this week it's going to be Tuesday, Friday. And today I went on Monday because I'm on fall break and for school, so it kind of just depends on my life that week. But I don't know how Alexis is.
My week is typically whenever my mom can keep the kids. So usually I will go film my videos on Tuesdays inside Dollar General, which is where I will put together my deals for the week and show off, what the deals are going to be. Unfortunately, I'm limited to only doing those deals at Dollar General on Saturdays because that's when their 5 off of 25 coupon is good. So typically I do that on Saturday afternoons. Any other deals, CVS, I typically do in the afternoons throughout the week, Tuesday through like Thursday, while the little one is in preschool. So I'll go in the afternoon to like CVS, or I'll do one of Nick's Kroger deals before the weekend.
Okay. Do you guys ever get embarrassed while couponing and there's a big line behind you? I used to. Mm-hmm. Not so much anymore, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, not as much. This is going to sound awful, but the only time I really get embarrassed is if there's somebody I know in the store and they see that binder and I'm like, oh no. That's when I get embarrassed.
Do people who know you in real life don't know that you do this at all?
Most people don't. Family knows, but like people from the church don't know. I've never really told any of them. They have no idea I do this. People from school don't really know. I don't. Now, funny story, when I started, because this is my 4th year of school. So my first year of school, when I entered my associate's program, our teacher made us go around the room and do this game. I've actually done it in one of my videos, where you have to say 2 things that are a lie and 1 that's true, and they have to guess which one is true. I said I was in a rock band, I'm an extra couponer, or I'm something else. And everyone guessed that I was in a rock band. What about me looks like I'm in a rock band? But they thought that. And I was like, nope, I'm a couponer. And they were excited about it. They're like, do you have one of those binders? And my teacher's like, I do couponing too. And it was just like really crazy. But I really haven't talked about it too much to other people. Just, I don't know, it's just kind of awkward sometimes. But it's not anything to be embarrassed about. But I don't know. Are you open with all your like people in your life about it?
Oh yes, we're sellers, right? So we sell to everybody. Actually, this weekend we went camping with some friends and there were other friends there that we had not met yet, and we were just talking, chatting, getting to know them, and we had put our phones away for the weekend to kind of get away from it all. And somebody said, I really need to save money on some groceries, and I'm like, hi, my name is Alexis, and let me talk to you a little bit about my YouTube channel. I will tell you all day, every day about everything.
Yeah, get him to watch one of your food deals, right? Like, get him to watch that video and be like, get some coupons. Yes, that's awesome. I need to get more open with it. I've told a few people, and who I've told, they think it's awesome. So I don't know why I'm so shy about it. I'm just a shy person, so. You probably never know it from the camera, but. All right. Any thoughts on the verbiage on coupons? Why is this happening? Do you mean, like, why they make it confusing? If you can answer that, maybe I can better answer your question. I can't shop early for Christmas because I can never keep the items that long. I always want to give it away early. I understand that feeling. I really do. I just got a gift for my dad the other day, and I want to give it to him right now. I really do. I want to give it to him now because I know he'd love it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait till Christmas.
I'm terrible about that. Actually, my first husband and I, like big Christmas people, we never made it to Christmas with all of our gifts. I think the latest we waited was like a week out, probably.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm struggling. I want to give it to him because I know he'd like it, but yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I don't know if you left Michelle Collins. She said she has to go. I understand this gets kind of late, but I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, me too.
My opinion on coupon verbiage is someone is going to jail. Jeez. Okay, I don't know why they make them so confusing, but sometimes they do. I don't know. Okay, this is good with Alexis can answer this. I can never seem to get most of the deals at CVS to work right. Last time I went, no CRTs would print. And I know during the Olympics, Alexis went to CVS to do her big haul, and like the machine was down or something. Is that what happened?
Always something. The machine was down, and their cash registers were not accepting anything that was already sent to your card. They were not recognizing it. So I feel your pain. That it happens a lot. Is it? I didn't see the question. Is it that technical issues happen, or is it that the deals don't work out?
She just said last time she went, no CRTs would print.
No CRTs would print. Yeah, that tends to happen a lot, unfortunately, with CVS. Usually it's fixed pretty quickly in my experience. It's never been more than like a day where it's been down, but it does happen a lot.
All right. Oh my gosh, I so agree with you. I just saw Michelle said she coupons on the fly, and the binder is really what keeps her. I just went, my ever-going struggle. I went back to the binder this week, and I went to Kroger today for groceries, and I never really felt so prepared as when I had that thing. The box I was doing, I just never felt so prepared as when I had that binder laid out on the cart, and I was flipping through it, and it made my life so much easier today. And funny thing is, next Monday, you're going to see the whole entire squad. So my own, Alexis, Belle, Kelsey, Kaylee, and Sonia, I think, or Sonia, or I don't know how you say her name. We're all going to show our organization methods. So you get to see kind of what we do. But that's going to be so much fun.
I'm excited to see everybody's. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's got a better system than I do. So I'm excited to see what everybody's got going on.
For sure. All right. This is to both of us. Do you have family or friends that expect you to give them your stash for free? So, like, someone comes in your house and is like, give me all your stuff for free. Like,
no, I actually have the opposite problem. I'm always wanting to show off. I'm always like, hey, do you need anything? Do you need Tide Pods? Do you need body wash? And especially with my mom, I'm always trying to get her to go in store with me to like check it out and see what I do and get savings with me and stuff. And I've even asked her to buy or to write me out a list of products that she typically uses, like what brands she likes in detergent and things like that, so that I can just be on the lookout when there's a great deal and I'll stock up for her. And I've told her that I'll do the deals, I'll keep them in my garage. She just can come shop whenever she wants. But I don't know. She's one of those people that's just not an early adopter, so she doesn't take me up on it.
I really haven't had too many issues either. I do know one time somebody went in and just like took something without asking me, but ever since they've never done it again. And I'm pretty good about giving stuff. Like I just let my cousin the other day, they moved into a new house, and I was like, well, it's not like brand new or anything to them, but to them it's new. And I was like, all right, you're moving into a new house, come take some stuff. And I was like loading them up. I gave them 3 things of detergent. I gave them all this stuff, and we still have a basement filled with products. So that's why I'm good with giving products. So, yeah. Great. Someone asked, do either of you go couponing at Target? Zanesville doesn't have a Target. I don't know. You guys probably don't have a Target either. I think you said you don't.
We don't. There's one about an hour away, and I have couponed there before. It can be done, and you can get some good savings there.
Oh, for sure.
But there are better couponers than me out there on YouTube to watch for it. There isn't one close enough that I could do it regularly.
Sad. I wish we had a Target. Our town, and it sounds like yours either, we don't have that many options. It's like Walmart and Kroger's like it. In the drugstores and the dollar stores, but that's it. I see all these people even
though I don't know that I would coupon in Target, I don't know that I would film in there because I literally can't trust myself in a Target. Like I am not confident with myself in a Target. I will go in intending to spend $5 on a deal, and I will leave with $200 worth of stuff, and I don't know where it came from.
Oh my gosh. No, you don't have a Meijer, do you?
No, there's one like an hour away, but
Columbus, yeah. I love Meijer. I'd rather have it than Target, honestly.
a lot of people swear by Meijer is what I hear.
Oh my gosh, it is so, their deals are so good. They really are. They are so good. If I had one, the closest one is either Reynoldsburg or Lancaster, and I can't drive there just for Meijer, but if I could, I would be there all the time because they do mega sales that they really do beat Kroger on a lot of things. So I would go there, and this week I keep seeing Save with Toma on Instagram keeps posting all this stuff about Meijer, and I'm like, oh, I just want to go so bad. Like free toothbrushes, free candy corn. Like, if you don't know me, I love candy corn, so I'll be there like loading up on that candy corn.
You're the only person in the world who loves candy corn.
Oh my gosh, I love candy corn. I would love that. All right, let's see some more. We got a lot of. It's like pinging like crazy with a bunch of questions. Someone asked if you're a seller, which you are. You can clarify if you want to.
Yeah, we sell a little bit on eBay. We did more when we first started out on eBay than we do now, just because Amazon is so much easier. eBay takes a lot of like knowing what's going to sell and how popular it is and having a lot of know-how. Amazon FBA, the Fulfilled by Amazon program, is very simple to get started with, and we have built a $1,000 a month side hustle business that we're slowly growing to be even greater. Really, we would even be further along than that by now if we lived closer to our sourcing opportunities and we had more money to source with. So yeah, we do sell. We sell couponed stuff. Some of our stockpile, especially Tide, for whatever reason, Tide sells really well in the rural area where we are. We sell stockpile stuff, but we also sell used books on Amazon is our main category of stuff. Occasionally the odd item on eBay, but mostly used books.
That's awesome. I need to figure out. The best I've done is a yard sale. People love it though, but yeah, I know people can do really good like doing bundles and stuff. Someone asked, Nick, do you think it's awkward for you to talk about couponing because you're a guy? I for sure think that's a reason, because you don't see many guys doing this. You don't, but I do it, right?
Catch.
Yeah, I do it. Like, I do it. I love couponing, so. Yeah, I do think it's awkward, though, because a lot of, like, guys, if I told them I did this, they'd be like, you're weird. Like, they think I'm crazy, but
let them pay more money for detergent.
True. That's true. Okay, this may be a crazy question. Is it legal to sell items for couponing? I want to sell some of my stockpile, but don't want to get in any trouble. I think within reason, as long as you're not like operating a ever-going business about it, I think it's fine. But I think if you do some here and there, I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all.
Yeah, when I said that we sell coupon stock, what I mean is like we have a yard sale or we do like Facebook Marketplace sales one off, or we, we'll do something like that. We'll have a stockpile sale in the garage. We don't sell couponed items usually on eBay or Amazon just because
we're not running a store in our house. Yeah, we're not running a little store in our house. That would be crazy. I'm sure people do though. I've seen stockpile tours with yard sale stickers like all over everything. Target is pretty overpriced if you don't do it the right way. Okay. This is to both of us. What app do you prefer, Shopkick or Fetch, and why? I don't know if you use any of those apps or not.
I use Ibotta when I use apps, just because I've had the best experience with it. I've used Checkout 51 a little bit, and it was a lot harder to, I had a lot more technical issues trying to get the money out of it. So I've just mostly stuck with Ibotta. I don't use Fetch or Shopkick because right now I'm at a place where I don't have a lot. I just lost my cord. Where I don't have a lot of out-of-pocket money to start up front, and I feel like there are less would you agree with this? There are less deals available usually on Shopkick and Fetch as opposed to Ibotta, so it takes longer to get that money back.
Fetch, yes. I would agree with you on that. Shopkick, I think, personally, my answer, Shopkick is so much better than Fetch. It's no contest.
Really?
Literally, it's no contest. Shopkick, I literally roll over all the time. And the cool thing about Shopkick, you can literally get a gift card for $5. So as soon as you spend and get $5, you can even spend under $5 and get $5 back. The reason I love Shopkick so much is it works on those trial sizes. And I love Shopkick. So I wouldn't even bother with Fetch if you're wanting to start either between one of those two. Do Shopkick. I love Shopkick. Okay, what do you think of dumpster diving? Do you mean dumpster diving for coupons or dumpster diving for products?
Love it.
I'm scared too. I am so scared of dumpster diving. I don't think I could do it. No hate, but I could not jump in a dumpster.
I mean, I don't know that I would jump in a dumpster. I've seen videos on YouTube where people have gone dumpster diving behind GameStops and gotten perfectly good games, refurbished them themselves, cleaned them up, or electronic stores, Apple stores, things like that, and have resold them and made tons of money. So I haven't done that personally, but I'm all for it. It might be illegal depending. There are laws, so it's another gray area. But I say if your store is okay with it, or if you're not, hurting anybody, if you're not then it's trash. It's trash. It's on the sidewalk.
If you're brave, you ought to do it. If you got it, do it. Okay. I have a question about CVS. Any video I watch, they never use internet printables. Does CVS not allow them? I think CVS allows printables. Last time I went there, they take them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do. I don't print very often because I usually have what I need with paper and digital. But
yeah, I feel like CVS more so is the newspaper ones. I don't know why. It just seems like it's what's always been as long as I've done it. Printables aren't really too necessary there. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Someone said you have 906 subbies right now, so you made your 900 goal.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that. I was like, oh, my God, it feels like every time I get to a new 100, it takes forever to get those last 3 or 2 or whatever. So thank you, guys. That means a lot.
Yeah, so you guys got to help us get her to 1,000. We need to get them there. They deserve it. They really do. And that gets you one step closer to the the whole monetization thing, because they've made it so hard. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and all that.
And 4,000 watch hours.
That's the hard one. When I started, it was 1,000 watch hours, and then I got monetized. But I was literally right on the end of where they switched things. 1 coupon per household means 1 per transaction. One per household per day means you can only use one per day. Doesn't matter if you do 2 transactions, you can only use one. Okay, Gina said about dumpster diving for products and food. Are you bold enough to get food out of a dumpster? Like if someone left, like that box of mac and cheese up on your fridge. Let's say someone had one of those in the dumpster. Would you take that from the dumpster?
I think it would depend on, because all I'm seeing right now, David and I watch this show called Extreme Cheapskates.
I love that show.
You remember the lady on there who dumpster dives the whole meal for her friend, her coworker, and his girlfriend? She gets like tiramisu in containers out of the trash, and like she's like, it's perfectly good. I don't ever want to. If I ever start doing that, take me home. Like I'm not gonna be that lady.
That is
but
insane.
I don't know. It depends. Is it in the package? Is it expired? Is it behind a Dollar General and it was a penny item? Like if Dollar General throws out a box of food that were penny items that day, and I know that that's why they're being thrown out, they're not expired, they're still in the package, they're dry, all that, maybe, but it would have to be a very specific scenario like that.
Okay. Oh my gosh, since you watched that show, have you seen, there is this lady who was on 2 episodes. She's my favorite. Her name was Shelly, and she did a wedding for her daughter on, like, extremely cheap. Like, she made her buy her dress at a pawn shop, and,
Happy dress.
Yes, that was it. Yeah, I love that lady. And then, the first Christmas with the newlyweds, she did a Christmas and went to a discount store and got frozen meat from that was 2 years old, and she made a turkey. It was frozen chicken. She made it into a turkey, and it literally had stuff flowing out of it. It was awful.
No, just say no.
I love that lady. She was hilarious. She took her cheapness to a whole new level.
We need to do a watch party where people can watch with us these crazy things. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. But that lady was life. She was probably my favorite one on that show. She was hilarious. Okay, what do you prefer, cats or dogs?
And me first. Cats. We have 2 cats. I mean, I think dogs are the more cuddly and lovable animal, but cats fit with my lifestyle better. I want to be able to leave for a day or so and be fine. I don't want to have to board my cats. Like with a dog. So cats are a lifestyle pet. Dogs I would love to have one, but it just ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's how it kind of is for me. I'm kind of a cat person too. That's kind of what I've had for a long time, and yeah. Hi, Kaylee. Nice to see you on. All right.
Yeah.
Do you think $3.99 a pound for hamburger for 93% is too much? That's pretty lean stuff, so I wouldn't say that's bad. If you want it that lean. But if you don't care, then there's probably cheaper. Alright, if there's any more questions, we can take them, but if not, we'll wrap it up. But if you have any more, we can do that. Okay, where do you prefer to get your coupons? I get mine from the newspaper, pretty much, and digitals, and I will print, but I don't buy them online or anything.
Yeah, from the papers. I have a coupon fairy, actually. My coupon fairy works for the Columbus Dispatch. Each week, I actually when I started couponing, I put a post on our neighborhood internet group thing, and I just said, hey, if you have any leftover coupons, I'm starting couponing. I would love to just come, if you have inserts that you don't use. And this person reached out to me and said, I'm happy to just drop them off in your mailbox. I have leftovers every week. And I said, oh my gosh, thank you. So we started a barter system. So each Saturday night, I leave Tide Pods or Clorox wipes or body wash or, a couple things in my mailbox. And then Sunday morning, by the time I wake up, I go out and I have usually a roll this fat of coupon inserts. And that's how we do a lot of our giveaways on our channel, where we give away P&G inserts and things like that, is because we usually get a big roll and get extras. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous.
It's not going to last forever. I don't know what I'm going to do if this relationship ever dissolves or if she moves away or something, like I don't know what would happen. I literally have nightmares where I'm like, what would I do if I didn't have this?
Yeah. I had a similar deal for a while with somebody who got, I don't know if y'all get the advertiser thing there. I don't know if it's just the Zanesville thing. It comes on Sundays with like ads in it and stuff. And she got the coupons actually in New Lex, and my dad worked in New Lex, so she would just give him her extras. Like this guy from the advertiser would give her like 50 of the inserts each week. She'd keep like 30, and she'd give me 20, and that went on for like a year, and then they quit giving them to her one day. Like it was just done. So yeah, that'd be depressing, and it was depressing. Now I have to buy them on Sunday. I buy 2, and then I get some for free from other people. But yeah. There's a lot of big name YouTubers who just got on here. Like, this is awesome. Ravi came on, and Junior Couponer came on. Any more questions? Do you think we answered everything? A good thing would be, if we were to do this again, my free trial expires in 14 days. So, it's 14 days. Would that just be 2 Mondays from now? Because if you're open to it, we could totally do another one of these if you'd like before this free trial expires. It's going to expire in a couple days.
Should we find out what people would like to talk about?
Yeah. So it'll be on the 21st. So what would you guys like to discuss? Because I think, did y'all like having 2 people? Did you think it was cool to have 2 perspectives? I really better than I was nervous that technology would not be on our side, but I think it worked out very well. It's been awesome. This works so much better than that other video editor. I just wish it wasn't. After this free trial ends, it would be $79. So don't think that's going to happen. But it's really nice though. What I could do, I might be able to get a free trial on my other computer because it's a free trial for each computer. Oh, here we go. Since starting your couponing careers, what are you most proud of yourself? Like, what made you the most proud since you started couponing?
I would say I'm most proud that I have started teaching coupon classes in person in our local area. I'm cool over YouTube. I am a very nervous and poor public speaker. It's actually one of the reasons I left my last job, because they changed my position to where I was doing weekly public speaking, and I was like, no, not doing it. So I have started teaching couponing classes just occasionally, either in my house or in local centers, and the people who show up get coupon inserts. So they get like a starter pack of coupon inserts, a handout from the class, and then a printable deal that they can do that week themselves using either the paper ones I gave them or all digitals. And the people have really been really nice about it and really seem to get a lot from the class. So I'm proud of myself for getting out of my shell and doing that. Nick, what about you?
I've had people ask about doing a class. I need to probably get that going, but I'm like you. I don't like talking in front of. If you can believe we get on YouTube and do this, we're talking to 42 people right now, but it's easier behind a computer. It really is. It's easier. But I think something that made me really proud of myself was, I don't know, being able to donate to this community. This community they have a big need for serving food to the homeless and a lot of stuff like that, the Salvation Army and all that. This area, maybe all areas are this bad, but this area really depends on donations for stuff like that. And I get so much stuff, it feels like too much at sometimes, but being able to give it to other people is great. And I think the first time, I'm really proud of myself now, because when I first started this couponing thing, I didn't know I didn't do this Ibotta to this level, really. Not even when I first started YouTube, I didn't do it to this level. I've really grown over the last year, I'd say, with getting deals with Ibotta, and I'm really proud of myself for that. Okay. Do you have Kroger matchups for this week? I am really, really sorry I didn't get the ad up. I'm ashamed of myself for that. It was kind of a rough weekend, but I promise I'll have it up tomorrow morning. I will get it up. It's new buy 5, save 5, so it's going to be a good week next week. You could teach a class wave where you could do YouTube. You must be a better people's person than Amy, because I'm too scared. I'm just too scared to do that.
Imagine a live class.
Oh, yeah. It would be crazy. All right, so if I think Alexis, you're able to do this on the 21st, kind of like the same time? Yeah. Awesome. We'll do that. And I know some of the other squad members we mentioned doing a live, but I don't think anyone else was really too interested in it. But if someone else is interested, any of the other squad members, Kaylee, Bell, Sanyaya, Kelsey, am I missing somebody? That's it, right?
That's it. Yeah.
If any of y'all want to, I just know that no one else really was too interested in it, so I'm glad Alexis reached back out and we made this work, because I think this went very, very well. It was really cool.
Fun. And if you haven't checked out the channels of our other squad members, definitely do so, because I think it's a really powerful group. A lot of us have a lot of different things to offer. So we've got somebody doing Ibotta, we've got somebody doing mostly Kroger, somebody doing HEB deals. Belle Barton does Albertsons and she follows the Dave Ramsey plan. We do the reselling. So there's a little bit of everything with this group.
Check your IG. Okay. Yes, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. Sorry, I'm just checking my Instagram. But yeah, absolutely. The squad has a lot of good potential in it. And I really think if you check them all out, it's great. We've talked about it before. And we continue to do these monthly projects once a month. And we even network with each other more than that. You've seen us all. We just continue to work together. So we are all here to help each other out. And that's our purpose. So if we did another one of these in 2 weeks, what would you guys want to talk about? Because this is how the glittering thing came up, because somebody said they were sick of it, and so we decided to talk about it. Is there a topic you'd like? Do you just like sitting here and doing free chat like we've done for the last however long? Hold on really quick. I need to plug my computer up or it's going to die. It was at like 80% when we started. I'm not really sure what's up with that.
Oh, thank you, Coral. And thank you to everybody for watching. This is my first live. I wasn't sure that we had enough subscribers to do it on my channel. So, yeah. What will be going on till the 18th?
The mega event? Is that what you're talking about?
Mega event.
No, it should go on through... no, it wouldn't be the 18th. It would last... Okay, here's the math on that. Mega Sale will run from the 19th, or the 9th, not the 19th, what am I thinking? The 9th through the 22nd of October. So that's great. And I want to give a thanks to Nadine. She has literally volunteered to moderate every single live I've ever done, and you have no idea how much that means to me. Like, that is so, so nice of you to sit here and weed out the haters. I don't think that there is any... I don't think there's been any issues. But there's been some hate comments before, so we've had to weed that out. But yeah, so next, I'm seeing people said they enjoyed the free chat as getting on here and talking. Maybe me and Alexis can brainstorm something to discuss for a little bit. Okay, could you guys talk about cycles of sales and coupons? Christmas and holiday sales? Yeah, I think we could, if Alexis, she knows a lot about the whole Walmart layaway thing. So I bet we could come up with something.
Is it too early to talk about Christmas? To make Christmas a thing, a focus?
If that's what y'all want, I think we can do it. Because at that point, it'll be October 21st. We're heading closer to Black Friday. And at that point, we probably actually will see some ads leak for Black Friday. We should. Rite Aid usually comes out around that time. Have you ever shopped? You've not done a Black Friday yet, have you? A couponing one?
I have not done a coupon Black Friday yet. I am so excited and so terrified.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be funny. I did not ditch you, Amy. You just weren't available the first night. Yeah, you will love it. It's not as good as other. I'm sure every year seems to weaken, but yeah. So here's on the roster, whatever, the plan. 21st, we will be back and we will talk about Christmas and Black Friday stuff. Maybe our own tips or whatever. I don't know. Yes, Thanksgiving, all that fun stuff. What we do, maybe some tips. I don't know. We'll definitely think it through. We'll definitely do that. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end it. There's no more questions. This was so much fun. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Alexis, for being on with us, making the live stream more interesting, because I could not have done this well on myself. She did all those talking points. I just messaged her the other day and I was like, what are we going to talk about? And she's like, I have a list. And she emailed me that huge list. I added one thing to it and I was like, you made my job easy. So I really appreciate her coming up with that list. So this was a lot of fun. And if you haven't, again, I'll put her in the comments. Go subscribe to Alexis. You can expect this kind of quality content anytime with her. So, and her husband as well with the reselling stuff. He does videos. They both do it together. So go watch their channel. Just go flood them with watch time and subbies, and you won't regret it.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun for my first live chat.
Yes. Yes. All right. So we're going to head on off. And thank you all. Oh, my gosh. That's hilarious, Amy. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you back. Well, we'll see you together on the 21st. You'll see me tomorrow. I'm Alexis. Are you doing a video tomorrow?
I will be filming tomorrow. You'll see the 5 off of 25 come out Wednesday.
Okay, so you'll see from Alexis Wednesday. You'll see from me tomorrow. And thank you guys so much. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
And